Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. This is Whimsy. I don't know if you can see him very well. Whimsy, come over here so everybody can see it. Well, nobody can see you if you turn the other way. That's not helpful. Thank you. So how is everybody? How are you all doing? Thanks. That's super. Let me think. What was I going to say? I got very distracted with the cat. So the fire situation is, so far is better. The big fire near us is at like 94% containment, I think. So like, yay, that's good. That's a big improvement. I mean, we're not completely out of the woods. It's still this fire season. So, like just a couple days ago, there was a hot spot that opened up, like not quite halfway in between us and the big fire, but it was only like a day or so, and then they put it out. That's like the third hot spot that's been near us this fire season. So that's exciting in a bad way. But yeah, the big fire is they're gradually containing it, so that's good. And we will hope that continues. The air is a lot better than it was. I mean, it still is smoky, but it's not as bad as it was, so that's something. I think, what have I been up to this week? The past, I don't know, like 3 days or something, 4 days. I've lost track now. It just feels like it stretches back into forever. We have been preserving tomatoes because this is like the end of like canning season, and we have not done any at all because it's this year, because of everything. Like, we have not done any kind of food preservation at all. And that's bad because I have a really restricted diet, and I need like as much safe food as I can get. And so because it was like the end of tomato season, and tomatoes are normally like what we get the most of, and we haven't been to the farm. I can't get the word I want. Anyway, the farm where we normally buy all of our like produce and stuff, we normally would have been there several times by now, but we have not been there at all this season. So my mom made a trip the other day, and since it was like she knew this was going to be like her only chance, she bought 9 boxes of tomatoes. So that's what we have been doing this whole time for the past, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. And we still have like 3 boxes left to go. So that's something. We've just been dealing with tomatoes basically pretty much all the time. But it's going okay thus far. So it's just a lot of tomatoes. So that's how my week has been. And like, that's about all that's going on, really. That's it. Like, we're just very focused on the tomato situation. And we don't normally do a lot of canning. I know, poor Eric. It's very hard. It's very hard to be an Eric. We don't normally do like a lot of canning because basically we just don't like canning. So we freeze stuff normally. We do a lot of freezing and sometimes dehydrating. But we had to clean out all the freezers too, because like they were all stuffed full of like weird things. And you know how freezers always get like, you always like put stuff in them and then you forget what's in there, and like it's, so yeah, so we had to like go through and sort of like figure out what was in the freezer and what needed to be removed from the freezer, and it was a whole situation, but it's better now. I feel like I'm rambling far too much about this. Anyway, the whole thing has taken a very long time and it's been very tiring, but we've got the majority of the tomatoes done now. 3 boxes left to go, as I said. But it's worked out pretty well. We got a food mill, which we have not had previously, and that has been a big help, a surprisingly big help, in fact. So that's good, I guess. So yeah, like I feel like I have gone on way too long about the tomato situation, you know. So yeah, so I hope everybody's doing really well. And Phoebe, I hope you're doing, you know, much better. I hope your fire situation has improved in your air. Nella, Oliver, I hope you guys are doing okay. I love you all very much. And I guess I will see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.